Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, everybody. That's good. We've got the volume level is set. Look, I have a new lens. You probably can't tell, but this is wide. You can see so much more of my room, which means I'm going to have to tidy more, but that's okay. That is worth the sacrifice. And why the new lens is good news is because it now fits on my desk. So every time I want to record something, I don't have to pull my desk out and set the tripod up. It's just set up now all of the time. It looks a bit janky where it is. You can't see it, but that doesn't matter. But this should mean more reactions. Sweet. Although, look how much more of my desk you can see. I'll keep that bit here tidy. And I'm not sure about this mic now because it's so much wider. You can start to see more of the stand. I don't know. Does that matter? It gives me better audio quality instead of the overhead one that I sometimes use. Do people worry about such matters? I don't know. Let me know what you think. So anyway, I'm in a funny mood today, but that's okay. So what do we have for us today? We have a reaction which has been requested by a Jenn C. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And Jennifer C, Jenn C, Jenny C, Jennifer, JC, has requested Ekoh and low spirit. It's Ekoh X low spirit, and I see this X around quite a lot. I see it a lot on anime series. Does it just mean and? Ekoh and low spirit? Is that how you pronounce it? I think there's one that's Hunter X Hunter, an anime. Is that Hunter and Hunter? Hunter times Hunter? Am I just being really old and just not with it? Not up to date with things? Help me out. Help a geezer out. Right. So we have Ekoh featuring Low Spirit, and it is called Good Things.
Where did all the good things go? They used to get me high when I needed them the most. I wanna know, is all I'll be a broken thing?
Take it, this is Low Spirit.
I wanna know.
Why I feel like this?
Come on,
I'm
Ekoh.
alone in the world, I don't fit my skin, and I'm afraid of the day, so I don't wanna talk, and I waste so much, so I never did stop. When did everything become so real? When the mom traded in the cake for pills, how come I don't feel the things I used to feel, and lost that trust in myself? Tell me, will I ever be significant to someone if I don't feel like I'm worthy when looking at everything I've done?
Oh, this is quick.
I started this overthinking, believing the shit I tell myself, pulling away from everyone. I wanna know if this is really forever. Am I just defective, or would I get better if I could let it go? And if a heart gets broken half, will I ever get it back?
I wanna know.
Okay. That sounds like it's going to be a nice rock type chorus. But Ekoh raps fast, man. Luckily, whoever decided to edit this video has put the lyrics on the screen. And I also have them here in front of me as well, because lots of you tend to suggest, Stu, just get the lyrics instead of having to rewind it to hear a line that you might have misheard. So let's get a sense of what Ekoh is saying here. I know you don't like me going through this line by line. I can see the big dips in the analytics when I look in my YouTube studio. I can see that when Stu starts speaking, people click off. And when the video comes back up, people have skipped to that part. It's like, look, if you just want to watch the video, go watch the video on the artist channel. Where was I going? Okay, so Ekoh is talking about feeling alone in the world. He's not fitting in his skin. He raises this question of, when did everything become so real? And I love how he phrased that. It's like that for a lot of people, isn't it? Well, in my experience, I say isn't it as if it's a fact. You know, it's not a fact. But quite often when people go through difficulty, which perhaps they haven't faced before, it's like, oh wow, like life can be hard, you know. Life isn't all fun and games. Like, that was getting real. And there's this concept in like trauma therapy called shattering of the core belief. And that core belief, it refers to that core belief being that the world is generally a safe place for people. You know, you grow up and you have a relatively safe life. You know, you don't get abused. traumatic experiences don't happen to you. You know, natural disasters don't happen to you. You don't grow up in a war zone. Okay. There are people out there who this stuff doesn't happen to. And then suddenly something does happen to them, and it doesn't really matter at what age. And they suddenly realize that the world ain't so safe anymore, and bad things do happen and can happen to me. And it's kind of called shattering the core belief of thinking the world is a completely safe place. And that's what I hear when I hear like, oh, it's getting real now. And he continues and says, how come I don't feel things I used to feel? So he seems quite blunted there. He's not feeling things that he used to feel. He's not speaking about any particular emotion there, but it feels as if he's quite flat. You know, even things that caused him happiness don't have the same effect anymore. The things that were good in his life no longer seem good anymore. And that's very indicative of someone of some sort of depressive experience where we discount the positive things that happen to us. Can you hear that rain out there? Man, it is hammering it down today. Then, where are we? Ekoh is talking about whether he'll ever be significant to someone if he doesn't feel significant to himself. He wants to know when he started overthinking, when he started believing, as he says, the shit that he tells himself. And again, that's a natural question that people ask me in therapy. Why? Why does my mind give me these judgmental thoughts? And the reality is that there is no straightforward answer to that question as to why. And a lot of the answer may depend on the therapist's position of their modality or their perspective. Sure, we can explore what those thoughts mean to the person who is having them, but to the why, like, we don't really know. You know, my angle would be because it comes really from an evolutionary response, an evolutionary background, because your mind is there to keep you safe. So we're talking genetics, epigenetics, culture, learning history, loads of stuff thrown into the mix. And ultimately, your mind, your brain, your thoughts are there to keep you safe. It keep you safe. It brings attention to threats. So, for example, it forces you to overthink so you can plan how to deal with every eventuality that might happen. You know, all of those what if questions that come. What if this? What if that? Then it presents that to you. What if that? Then I can do this. What if this happens? Then I can do that. That can be massively fatiguing and time consuming. You can't possibly go through every single eventuality, although some people do try, and then it has a big impact on their life. Or it brings you, you know, like those what if questions are future focused threats. What might happen in the future? Or it can go the other way. It can replay everything that's ever happened to you in the past in the hope that you learn from it. The past focused threats that you can learn from. I said some words there. I don't even know if I said them in the right order, but I hope that made sense. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. And that was it for that verse, I think, pretty much. So we're now entering into low spirit. His part sounds like he's going to rock out. Let's have a listen.
Everyone, I wanna know if this is really forever. Am I just defective or would I get better if I could let it go? And if a heart gets broken half, will I ever get it back?
I wanna know, where did all the good things go that used to get me high when I needed them the most? I wanna know, is all I'll be a broken thing? Is it just me? I wanna know.
Okay, am I flawed?
Back in Ekoh. So what's low spirit saying here? Essentially, am I broken? I don't feel what I used to be. So he's echoing Ekoh here. That, you know, the things that help me no longer help me now. Is there something wrong with me? So again, this question of, is it me? Am I broken? And this is quite interesting. This is making me think of a video I was just thinking about my trauma channel, about this idea where when we diagnose someone with a disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, it sometimes feels like we are passing the blame or we're putting the responsibility and the fault and the blame on the person, like it's a disorder, there's something wrong with them. Where in reality, their experiences have caused an adaptive response to keep them safe. It's not a disorder, it's adaptive, functional response. So the question isn't what's wrong with you, what's the disorder you have, it's what's happened to you. What are the experiences that you have had that have led you to adapt in this way? And then thinking about how that adaptation doesn't need to be in place perhaps anymore. I'm working on that.
It's all I'll be, a broken thing. Is it just me? I wanna know.
Okay, am I flawed from the fabric? I just got stained from the things that have happened. Spent enough time lost in the tragic to mask the pain. I might have lost all the passion and sick of the sad shit. Yeah, me too. I don't wanna take drugs just to feel like I used to. Never knew this was all it would take to be pushed out the way. Now full of disgrace. Am I the only one lost? Am I the only one left that can help me? I'm falling apart. If there's a remedy left, can you tell me? Someone tell me. Where did all the go?
Where did that come from? That's not a normal Ekoh verse. Let's go back to that. No, we need to go back further.
Sick of the sad shit, yeah, me too. I don't wanna take drugs just to feel like I used to. Never knew this was all it would take to be pushed out the way. Now full of disgrace. Am I the only one lost? Am I the only one left that can help me? I'm falling apart. If there's a remedy left, can you tell me? Someone tell me. Where did all the good things go? Used to get me high when
I was going to talk them, but I was in the wrong bit, I think.
it's all I'll be.
That didn't sound the same as last time I heard it.
Is it just me? I wanna know.
What are good things when I hide?
This bit.
Like I'm lost in the dark, all that I can see. Everybody just lies, but I need to know. Are the bad things left, all that I can hold? Why do all the good things want to hide from me?
Man, I've completely lost my place here with this song. Right, I want to go back to that second verse where they were playing off each other and combining. It sounded so cool.
I wanna know. It's all I'll be. A broken thing. Is it just me? I wanna know.
Okay, am I flawed?
This
from the fabric? I
bit.
just got stained from the things that have happened. Spent enough time lost in the tragic to mask the pain. I might have lost all the passion and sick of the sad shit. Yeah, me too. I don't wanna take drugs just to feel like I used to. Never knew this was all it would take to be pushed out the way. Now full of disgrace. Am I the only one lost? Am I the only one left?
Yeah.
I'm falling apart. If there's a remedy left, can you tell me? Someone tell me.
Where did all the good things go that used to get me high when I needed them the most? I wanna know. It's all I'll be. A broken thing. Is it just me? I wanna know.
What are good things wanna hide from me? Like I'm lost in the dark, all that I can see. Everybody just lies, but I need to know. Are the bad things left, all that I can hold? Why do all the good things wanna hide from me? Like I'm lost in the dark, all that I can
Oh, it's
see.
building up.
Everybody just lies, but I need to know.
Where did the good things go?
Oh,
Lost in the dark, all that I can see. Everyone lies, but I need to know.
Where did the good things go?
Good things wanna hide from me. Lost in the dark, all that I can see. Everyone lies, but I need to know.
Someone tell me now.
Where did all the good
that was so good. I love that. What great interaction between Ekoh and Low Spirit. And I just love the way it just occurred to me then this video is just the camera going around the chairs, but they play off so well together. Okay, let's take a quick look at some of the lyrics, but it seemed along the same theme of what's been talked about before. So he's talking about the good things, hiding from him, if he's lost in the dark and he can't find what he needs. Are the bad things left all I can hold? It's like, is there any negativity there? Is there only things that are going to bring me pain left? And essentially that message repeats.
Where did all the good things go? It used to get me high when I needed them the most.
Let's have another drop. Come on.
Is all I'll be. This broken piece.
Come on, Low Spirit. Bring it home.
I wanna know. Where did
Yeah.
Things go that used to get me high when I needed them the
Ekoh is really growing on me. I think we had that trauma track that he did was the first one I did. Then I did another one where he was collaborating with someone else, and I'm afraid I can't remember who it was, but I remember it being really good. That kind of mix of rap and rock. What else can I say about this? This kind of genre combined just really works well. It works for me anyway. I don't think I have much more to say about this other than I want more Ekoh. We need to check out more Ekoh. Should we get more Ekoh on the channel? Are there many Ekoh fans out there? I don't think my Ekoh songs seem to get that many views. But hey, look, I'm not here just about the views. I'm here about exploring music. So, do you want more Ekoh? That was Ekoh X and featuring Low Spirit, Good Things, requested by Jennifer C. Take care, everyone. Ciao for now.